Well. Things around here have gone to hell in a handbasket.
Back in the old Tiki Bar once again. Oh, I'll say.
Not here specifically.
Not in the Tiki Bar.
We're talking at MTN. And Don, let's backtrack
Public
for a
access
second.
as a whole.
As a whole, exactly correct. Let's kind of backtrack for a second.
Please.
At the end of season 10, we had our normal Roman orgy rap ending season party. And when it was over and we stumbled out at around 6 a.m., as is always the case, you hopped in your limo, you went out and made the right, and I hopped in my limo, and my driver made the left, and we never saw each other again for the rest of the off-season. It works better that way, right?
It's just better that way.
It's better that way. So wouldn't you know it, we're coming back for season 11. We get on, and your limo pulls, strangely enough, right in front. Mine pulls in behind, and here we are going down the street together, kind of the same way we left.
And we both saw the same thing at the same time.
Called me on my cell. He says, hey, look at this.
Check out the street sign.
I'm like, look at it. I'm like, wait a minute. It still says whatever it is, Jabroni Way, or whatever it's called out there.
It's supposed to be Prima-Donns Lane by now.
And two mayors who claimed that they were going to take care of this for us. Two mayors who based their election and re-election on our voting block by saying, we're going to name this Prima-Donns Way or Lane or whatever it's supposed to be. Big ribbon cutting ceremony. Didn't seem to work out that way, did it, Don?
That's strike one, His Honors.
That is strike one. Strike two, we go down the steep incline of MTN, and we go to pull in the limos, and what do we see in our spot, Don?
Somebody else's vehicles.
Two jabroni vehicles, right marked where clearly marked Prima-Donns limos only. That's strike two.
That was our reserved spot.
They are our
for our
reserved
limousines.
spot. Now we got to walk 5 extra
Some
spaces.
ham and egger is out unloading his band that's never going to get anywhere anyway.
You got that
wasting
right, my
a
friend.
bunch of time.
That's strike two. Strike three, you're out. You know why? We walk up the stairs. What do we find in Studio B when we get up there, Don?
Well, we find kind of a catch-all, a junk closet,
A janitor's
if you will.
closet.
Full of crap. It's caught everything that everybody should have thrown away 10 years ago, but never
you're not
does.
using this, let's put it in Prima-Donns Studio B.
Yeah, here's another taped-together ramshackle mic stand that'll never work again.
Where do we put it?
Oh, let's bring it
put
to
it
the
in Studio
Prima-Donns.
B.
They'll want that in Studio B.
I mean, this is a complete joke. I mean, you know, the last time we had our tough negotiations.
I recall.
You remember this. We decided we would cut MTN a break and we gave them the whole down discount.
We did.
We had all the other stations lined up with the bags of money. We could have gone to anyone we wanted at any time.
You're right. You're right.
And go ahead, Don. You tell them.
The other thing that I know you're about to mention is
Tell them.
we did the right thing for business. We passed the torch. We said, okay, yeah, we're the franchise. Yeah, we put MTV on the map. Yeah, we got J.C. Baghdadi, millions and millions of dollars. Yeah, it's all true.
We did all that.
But I tell you what we're going to do, because we are who we are, we're going to give up Studio A.
Let the kids have it. Let some of the kids see
We'll
what
head
it's
up
like.
to Studio B. Let the kids see what it's like to be in a big studio.
So what you're saying is, in our own unique, somewhat psychotic way, we passed the torch.
And what was our thanks? Well, they trashed it.
Yeah, they trashed
They
it.
threw everything possible into that room, none of which is usable.
I mean, that was a complete
But
joke.
there it is.
And there it is indeed, Don. I mean, that was just a
can't.
joke. But you know, I'll admit it when I'm wrong.
Trying to stay calm, Don.
Try and stay calm. I know, it's a tough one. I'll admit it when I'm wrong, Don. I'm telling you right now, I was wrong. Please forgive me. I rue the day I ever gave my very talented nephew, Mojo Prima-Donn, permission to go down and practice in Studio A with his band because somebody down there heard the great sounds coming out of there and they decided that they were going to put together a music show. And take one guess when they decided to have this show live. Guess what show is taping their show at the same time, Don?
I would say the Prima-Donns are taping when somebody's making a bunch of racket down in Studio A that bleeds right into Studio B, huh?
So now what you have done, you have every ham-handed hack, every Tom, Dick, Jane, and Harry who thinks they're the next Jimi Hendrix or Ernie Batson has their craptastic, horrible, wretched music coming through on the franchise show, and it makes me sick to my stomach. But remember, Don and I want you to remember one thing, all you people. The way we understand it, you can't play one note on guitar with broken fingers.
That's right, Don. Like a dog returns to its vomit, these bands come back into Studio A week after week after week. It's not going to bother us. Straight was the path and narrow was the way the Prima-Donns took to the very top.
You speak the truth, bro.
Tell them some more, Don.
Testify. Well, I guess what I'm saying is when you reach the pinnacle,
Just
when you've reached
frustrating.
that status in your career that Don and I have reached, you would think that you would get the respect that you deserve. But you know what we got instead? A swift kick to the cojones. That's what we got. And we don't like it one single bit, do we, Don?
No, not after 11 glorious, glorious years. We
Exactly
shouldn't
right.
have to put up with something like that.
No, that's a complete joke.
That's not us. We're the ones who made that channel. We're the ones who made public access
Hell,
in
we
this
carry
town.
it on our broad
We
backs.
carry it on our shoulders, and now we're supposed to pay the price?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. You know,
We got a phone. We
Yeah, tell
can
'em
pick
what's-
it up.
tell 'em what's
We
going
can
on
make
with
a
that.
call
Testify,
in a
brother. Tell 'em.
moment. And who are we going to call, Don?
We're gonna
Not
call Roseville.
Ghostbusters.
No,
we're going to call Roseville. We've mentioned it before.
I think people take it as an idle threat. We've
They
mentioned
think
it
it's
so
an
many
idle
times.
threat, but it's true.
You don't understand. We were this
Champagne
close.
out of the water faucets.
All the cords, they're neatly
Solid
wrapped.
gold circuitry throughout. Everything
It's like it's not
is
even used.
perfect.
It's not even used.
Like it's brand new.
all the cords are perfectly wrapped.
Unbelievable.
And they're just one phone call away. They want us so bad. And we've decided, just because of loyalty, that we would stay. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? I mean,
I understand.
I know.
I get
I
it.
don't know if they do.
I don't know
Because
if MTV is
who,
MTN.
who wouldn't want the human rating spike on their show? We show up, what happens to the ratings, Don? Where they go?
Through the roof.
They go right through the roof.
Through the roof.
So I guess what I'm telling you is,
They're there. Through the roof.
what's going to happen is real simple. You MTN, are either going to shape up or we're going to ship out. And that's a promise.
Don, there's millions and millions of men in this world. Many of them aspire toward greatness. There's a few that even make it to greatness. But there's only two Prima-Donns.